My name is David, and I've spent the last 15 years of my life immersed in food. I worked at restaurants in Italy, at Chez Panisse in Berkeley with some amazing chefs, and ran a hamburger robotics company in San Francisco. I've eaten everything, but last May I had a meal that completely and utterly blew my mind. It was wild. Lime leaf bucatini, sticky rice stuffed game hen, grilled dorade with blueberry gooseberry chili crisp, coconut curry fondue with blue masa dumplings, Thai Caesar salad, silken mapo tofu stuffed cabbage. Each dish better than the last, totally chaotic, unplaceable culturally, technically excellent, and downright delicious. So good, I was speechless. This chef was combining Latin American, French, Italian, and Southeast Asian flavors on one plate. And it was still good. How? My first thought, is this the future of food? While other diners might have just written off this experience as weird, I couldn't. I'm a mechanical engineer who became a cook and then combined those two passions in product design. I had to figure it out. Modern fusion is exemplified by Wolfgang Puck covering pizza with smoked salmon and creme fraiche in a super high-end and pricey context. Fusion 2.0 was Roy Choi combining his love for tacos and Korean barbecue to create Kogi barbecue tacos for the masses, and that kicked off fusion of other unlikely pairings. And now third wave fusion. This is the era of chefs that have grown up immersed in so many different cuisines that they are as much a part of them as their own cultures. The lines between cuisines are blurrier than ever, and the product is shockingly delicious. This chaos cooking is the edible blending of humanity and a leading indicator of how communities and cities are evolving. To learn more, I slid into this chef's DMs and was on a plane back to LA a week later to spend a day with Diego Argoti at Poltergeist.
Deep inside in the parking lot, the old man's got a needle in his arm. Richie's got a hole in his head. The men are going round dead in the backyard. In the city, this is life. The bodies pile up and now it passes by. In the city, this is life. The trying to make up for nothing to survive.
Diego grew up in Los Angeles and has worked in some of its best kitchens. During the pandemic, he cooked pasta on the streets of downtown LA and garnered a cult following as a food scene rebel. In early 2023, he opened Poltergeist in the back of a video arcade where we taste his evolution and self-exploration.
Like I'll do a dish that will have like tomatillo zoug based off like a Yemen sauce, and then I'll do a pork rib based off of like TikTok. Just keep on thinking like a Badavon curry noodle, and that's just like, you know, French fucking oppressing me. It's a gigantic game and show, but it has to be good, because if it's not good, then it's all bad.
What he loves, feels, thinks, reads, experiences, his losses, breakups, depression, successes, and failures, all find their way into dinner every night.
Like, where does that come from? But like, it comes from just so much depression and just like not having a purpose and not being happy with yourself and not being able to look in the mirror and having to do something that makes you feel better.
Next, I met chef Markus Stöckle, who runs Rosi in Zurich, Switzerland. He loves creating drama with his food and questions classification beyond origin.
Is it a Bavarian restaurant because I'm Bavarian, or it's because we cook Bavarian? Or is it a mixture of both? Or do I just want to feel home?
He's incredibly precise, and his creations are technical feats of strength, like a Bavarian take on Peking duck that takes days to prepare but is perfect in all respects, served over 2 courses and presented lovingly on dishes he made himself. Markus loves creating drama in his meals by playfully rebelling against tradition while weaving history into dishes in absurd and fun ways. Like Diego, he's not excited about fine French-style dining experiences. Instead, they're pushing the boundaries of cuisine and dining altogether. Nothing is sacred, and stars aren't really the goal. They're avant-garde artists. They're students of history, they're food nerds on the cutting edge of the culinary world, and they're almost totally unknown. This series will discover more chefs from the worldwide melting pot of chaos cooking and explore how and why their journeys in culinary creations are fanning the flames of a movement that is transforming cuisine.
When you guys have a bad day, you know, it's a bad day. You could have like, it's not going to be the same day as you have every day. And I feel that in my food. It's very emotional. If I'm upset, the shit's gonna be spicier. Like I said, if I gotta suffer, everyone's suffering with me. Sometimes it tastes better that way.